This is a message from the National Emergency Broadcast Service. Please remain calm and listen carefully to the following announcement. At approximately 23:17 hours last night, reports began to surface of an unusual phenomenon involving text messages originating from inside closets. This is not a joke, nor a prank. If you receive a text from a friend that reads simply, "I'm in the closet," or any similar phrase, do not respond under any circumstances. The origin of these messages is still unknown, but multiple confirmed cases have reported that the sender was last seen entering a closet and never reappeared. Attempts to reach the individual by phone or in person have failed. Those who replied to these texts reported immediate and severe psychological distress, an overwhelming sense of dread, followed by the sensation of being watched even when alone. This entity, if it can be called that, seems to inhabit the dark space of closets, but it does not simply linger. It mimics the voice and style of your friend, but something is grotesquely wrong about it. The first child to text back from a closet was seen on security footage standing perfectly still, a smile frozen wide and impossible on their face. Their eyes never blinked, and their mouth never closed, stretching beyond human limits in a way that twisted the skin and muscle grotesquely. They did not respond to anyone, but the phone in their hand continued to send messages to friends and family. Since then, every person who has interacted with these texts reports an escalating intrusion into their private space. At first, faint noises near closets, scratching, soft breathing, the sound of fabric shifting. Then whispers, impossible to understand but unmistakably calling your name. The entity seems to crave attention, growing bolder with every unanswered message. By the third night after the first message, some victims began to find closets ajar when they were certain they had been closed. Inside, they noticed small, childlike handprints smeared against the dark walls, but no one was ever inside when they looked. Others described a coldness that seeped out from the closet, freezing the air in the room until breath became visible. If a response is sent, the entity's presence becomes physical. Doors lock behind you. Lights flicker and die. The entity's smile grows, wider and more malicious, reflected in the faint glow of your phone's screen in the dark closet. Those who replied are never seen again, but their phones continue to send those same chilling texts to their loved ones. We advise extreme caution. If you receive a text from a friend claiming to be inside a closet, do not reply. Do not approach any closet that appears suspicious. Secure your home and keep all closets locked if possible. Remember, this is not your friend. This is something else, something waiting, watching, smiling far too wide from inside the dark. This message will repeat. Stay vigilant. Do not engage.